Yo, everyone, what's happening? So today, give a bit of a update for what's going on here at TimCor. So last year, I started work, well, on this channel, but also on making some counterweights. So we released the globes, the different top hats and everything to try. That way you have some adjustability in the weight. And so, yeah, we got those. They're up on the site. So, but since it is 5A May, so got something new. So, something I've been messing around with is a TPU core, well, TPU shell for a weight. So, as you can see, it's got some squish to it, makes it a lot more comfortable than a normal weight. It also doesn't really bounce like a bouncy ball would. So if you had issues with that, also it's not really rubbery. So if it hits the yo-yo, grabs the yo-yo, it's not it's not really grabbing, slowing down, sticking to the yo-yo per se, like the rubber bouncy balls would. So I'm going to be throwing them up on the site. So I got green, kind of a yellow, and orange. They still have the kind of the cap, that top hat there that goes with it to lock it in. Also retains the string, and so kind of keeps everything secure. So those are going up. So hopefully you guys like them. They're about 12 grams. Thereabout, so it's a little bit heavier than the Duncan dice. Like the, if you normally used to playing with those, the thing with counterweight play is the shorter the string, the no matter what weight it is, the weight's going to fly faster. The longer the string, it'll be slower. So a heavier weight will move faster than a lighter weight. So you have some adjustability in how it plays for counterweight. So no matter what weight you're using, whether it be mine, whether it be gummy weights, whether it be the Duncan ones, you do have some adjustability in how it plays. So just keep that in mind while you're using the counterweights themselves and working on it. But this is really nice. So if it hits your hand, hit your hit you in the head or anything anywhere else, it's not going to hurt as much as a hard plastic one would. Or yeah. So that was one thing what we were working on. The other thing I had going on was last year and everything while I was messing around and trying to prepare for Worlds and Nationals. I ended up obviously using bimetals, but notice that, after play, things happen. So whether it be hitting the floor, hitting my head, um, string breaking, and, rolling uh, down the stairs and over the neighbor's dog, um, the rims would get loose or, kind of adjusted. You get that vibe. Nobody likes that. Also, doesn't help. A So I came up with rim alignment tool. This also works, not just brand new yo-yos that you might pick up, but if you end up picking one up off BST, something like this one that had a bit of a vibe, you can kind of tune it out. So it's two-part alignment tool. Bottom half, as you can see, goes in here, locks the yo-yo in place so it doesn't move. You got the top half that engages right there around the rim so that you're not pushing on the bearing seat or anything where this metal is lighter or thinner, but right where you would press at the factory installing the rim. So this was just a cutaway to show how it works. They have the tool itself would be a printed round object. So these will also be going on the site. Don't have so for example, we got this. It's also raised up enough to where and has a cutout in the center, so you can keep the bearing on there. You don't have to pull that out. You do have to remove the axle because you don't want poking in there. And once you put it in there, you just kind of set it on the floor, give it a kind of a uh, get over top of it, give it like a push like you're doing CPR. So that's how that works. Gets it all situated. But yeah, I didn't want if you had the axle in there, it could poke you in the hand, and that would be painful. Don't want that. So, got that. These are going up on the site. Um, I don't know the best way to do that because I don't want to interfere um, with any manufacturers. So, if your manufacturer out there don't want me, making something like this for your yo-yo, there are some people that have them available, but this would be something that's tailored to yo-yo, to a specific yo-yo, not just, from a brand type thing. So if your manufacturer don't want me doing that, then let me know. Um, I'll probably just put rim alignment tool, and then in the comments you can put, what yo-yo you need it for. So, or you can reach out to me, message me. We can work out the details because, so I'm assuming these probably be again, probably like 10, $15 or so. However, in an effort to kind of keep the channel moving forward, if it's a yo-yo I don't have on hand, maybe we can, if you send a yo-yo, hey, I can make you one and send it back, but then I also could try to yo-yo and use it, do a review on the channel so everyone wins, and then you wouldn't have to pay for alignment tool. Um, Obviously, I guess you just had to pay shipping one way, and then I send a yo-yo back with the alignment tool, and I guess at that point tuned if it was already messed up. So yeah, there's that. So that's what we got going on. I said I'm not exactly certain how to list them on the site, but that's a, future problem. But they are going there. Um, you can always reach out to me, and we can work out the details of the future of how to get one situated for you. So yeah, so that's things I got going on here. Um, yeah, let me know. Like I said, we got the TPU counterweights going up. They are going up today. So, and got three different colors. I got the yellow, the orange, the green, and yeah, the rim alignment tool. So yeah, let me know what you think. Not really sure how. I assumed if it was an issue I was having, then somebody else was probably having it too. And I spoke to a friend, and he happened to have it, so that was two people I knew that had an issue with rims, completely different yo-yos, everything else. So figure come up with a solution that, can overall help out the community and also kind of keep this channel flowing, and, new content coming for the channel while helping everyone out. So, on that note, have a great day, everyone. Look forward to talking to you, seeing you, and yeah, till next time. Enjoy 5A May. So, 'cause there's a lot of freehand stuff out, counterweight stuff out there going on content wise, as well as sales, and a Yo-Yo Factory always has the amazing sale. So hopefully we'll have some unboxings coming soon for that. So have a great one, everyone. Till next time. See you later.